Welcome back to Champion News Talk Radio. We are brought to you by championnews.net. Our guest today is Representative Barbara Wheeler, District 64. You're not disheartened, are you?
Yes, I'm disheartened. I'm not going to lie to you. I am disheartened. The whole process was disheartening.
So you were all enthusiastic going to change?
I still am. I still believe that it can happen. I'm trying to figure out where and how. I'm number 117 out of 118 as far as where I rank in the General Assembly.
What does that mean?
Well, there's 118 members, and they start with the seniority, who's been there the longest. So I'm brand new, and then they go alphabetically.
Okay, so being a W,
I'm a W.
That kind of
the
gives
Yingling under Y is 118 because we're both freshmen. We're both at the end of the alphabet. So to give you as far as, so I'm trying to think, I'm going to still put forward some great pro-business, anti-tax bills. I'm still doing that. I'm still supporting bills like Representative Morrison's pension bills. I'm going to still do what I can do, even though they may be ignored by the speaker.
The little engine that could. I think I can. I think I can.
In the meantime, though.
Tell us about some of the bills that really look good.
Well, I just mentioned Morrison's probably my favorite pension bill, but what's happening in our district, because I do represent the chain of lakes and the Fox River, and obviously with this very wet and rainy flooding, April and then again rain in June, we've had so much flooding. Our townships, our houses, our constituents really were affected financially. Some of them had flood insurance when the first rain happened in April. Many of the people with flooded basements and things did not. So, I mean, it really is an effect. The question is for many of my constituents, because we're on the chain in the river, is what's going on with the locks and dams? Of course, we want to blame somebody other than Mother Nature with the terrible rain. So I've been able to educate myself on how the whole system from Wisconsin and southern Wisconsin on down to the Fox River into Kane County and how it's affected. I met with the lockmaster this week. Great education. Jack, as an engineer, you'll appreciate this. Is an engineering miracle that occurs out in McHenry County at Stratton Dam. And JP, who's a lockmaster out there, spent 2 hours with me trying to help me explain it. And I said, JP, this is great, but I need to, touch things and see things so that I really understand it. And I asked him, I said, do you have a physical model of something like this so I can see it and not just look at it from the river? And he said, I don't. I said, then I'm going to get the schools involved. So I called the engineering director at Prairie Ridge High School. His name is Nick Lau, and I explained to him what I'm hoping we could do, and he jumped on it immediately. He thought this would be the greatest thing for his architect students and his engineering students to get out there to create models, not just physical models, I'm old school, but digital models. So we're going to try to create a scholarship program where Senator Althoff and I are going to put forth a little financial incentive for these students to compete against each other in
innovation,
building
creating
the model,
something,
which is great education for them, hands-on learning, but it'll also be a tool that the community can use, because I don't think I'm alone in saying I need to touch things and move things so I can clearly understand, I don't know if I'll ever understand, but the engineering that it has to occur based on what Mother Nature brings to us and how we can avoid future floodings.
Well, that's a win-win. I want to thank you for joining us today. How can our listeners contact you, Barb?
Always by email, which is repwheeler64@gmail.com. My office number is 847-973-0064, and that's my office in Fox Lake. I have another office in Crystal Lake as well, and that number goes straight to Crystal Lake. And they can always call me in Springfield.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for joining us.
Thank you. It's been a great honor.
Thank you so much. Guest. And Jack, I think that's going to wrap up another great edition for us.
Another dynamite woman.
Oh,
there you go.
Thanks for having me.
You know what? That is going to wrap up another great edition of Champion News Talk Radio. Remember, we're brought to you by championnews.net, and you can catch us here every Sunday at 8 a.m. on AM 560 The Answer. Till then, make it a great week.